Hey, it's Jamie, and today I wanted to share with you an analogy that I used actually with my almost 10-year-old daughter as I have been moving our family sites from one host to another. So, a few weeks ago, a few months ago, back on the YouTube channel, you'll probably see some references to apartment complexes and how it relates to your hosting and all of that. So, I used that same theory as this analogy. And in this case, I talked about all of our domains and all of our websites and everything else that we're living in Seattle. And so we're living in an apartment complex in Seattle. So we've got Simply Jamie, and we've got Fit Jamie, we've got a number of other websites over there. And the great thing is that we've decided to pick up and move to Boston. Okay, so this is the whole idea. Anyway, so what we did is, so Simply Jamie has this apartment unit, and Fit Jamie has this apartment unit, and everything works good. The Seattle telephone listings, if you want to call it, or the directory listings, have both Simply Jamie and Fit Jamie here in Seattle, and they don't need to look and say, okay, where is Simply Jamie in the entire world? They just know that it's in Seattle. So the first thing that we did is we realized, okay, well, let's not move the whole family at once. Let's not move everything from Seattle to Boston at once. Let's move slowly. And I know this is a little bit far-fetched, but stick with me, okay? So let's say that Fit Jamie moves first. So Fit Jamie says, hey, I don't need this apartment anymore. So let's go ahead and vacate this apartment. And Fit Jamie comes down here and rents this apartment right over here. Okay, so that's Fit Jamie's now. And in addition to that, Fit Jamie goes and puts all of their stuff in. They've got their beds and they've got their, all of the pieces that you need so that Fit Jamie can live here, which is great. So what happens is this family member at Simply Jamie wants to communicate with the family member at Fit Jamie. So they go ahead and send an email from Simply Jamie to Fit Jamie, to an email address that existed both up here and down here. Now, because this is in the local Seattle directory listing, this host, this apartment building says, hey, I know where Fit Jamie lives. They live right here. And they don't ever look at that big global US directory listing to say that Fit Jamie really lives here. So they're going to try and send the email from here, from Simply Jamie here to Fit Jamie still in Seattle. And we all know that if I've done things properly, that's not going to work because it just doesn't work because Fit Jamie doesn't really live here. But the thing is I didn't clean that up properly because, again, I'm in transition. I'll get rid of all of this stuff when I'm done, but I hadn't done it yet. So the email from here went to here, and it sat in a place that I don't look at anymore because everything I know about Fit Jamie sits right here. Now let's say that also at this same time, or a day later or whatever, I decide to rent this apartment right here for Simply Jamie. I really hope you can read this orange. If not, I hope I'm saying enough. But so I rent this apartment for Simply Jamie. And then what happens is I get a phone call and I have to go pick up this kids from school, and I don't have time to actually move into that apartment. So Simply Jamie's still living up here. Let's say Fit Jamie down here in Boston wants to send an email to Simply Jamie, who is still living in Seattle. It hasn't moved to Boston yet. Fit Jamie goes ahead and sends a beautiful email. It's, beautiful flowers and roses and all that stuff. And Boston says, hey, I've got a listing for Simply Jamie. It's right here. But there's no Jamie at Simply Jamie on that listing. I can't do anything with it. And it says to Fit Jamie, I'm sorry, I can't deliver your email. So that is because I'm still living in Seattle, but Boston thinks that I'm already in Boston. So I know this is a little bit different kind of analogy and things like that, but I just wanted to share with you how when you're moving your hosting environment from Seattle to Boston, as I did in this example, you may come across some stumbles and some roadblocks because they're using directory listings that may not be the global accurate ones. They may use a local one. So in both cases, the Seattle listing superseded the reality when Fit Jamie had already moved. And then again, the Boston listing superseded the global one because Simply Jamie had not moved yet. I hope this makes sense. Please connect with me here on YouTube or on Facebook or on my website. I'm simplyjamie.com, and I love helping you demystify technology. Mwah.